In the history of T20 cricket, no team have ever lost a match on 3 consecutive occasions after making more than 200 runs on all 3 occasions. That is the case of the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. And their captain, Andre Fletcher, said at the post-match press conference on Wednesday night that his batting can chase down any total, but the bowlers are not executing properly. Tonight, they go up against the Barbados Royals at Warner Park, the ground where more sixes have been hit in the CPL than any other ground. Andre Fletcher lost the toss and was elected to bat. Let me get that again. The Barbados Royals won the toss and asked the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots to bat first. They have made a number of changes to their team. There on the screen is the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots playing 11. Andre Fletcher, Evan Lewis, Kyle Myers, Shafane Rutherford, Mikel Louis, Josh Clark, Ryan John, Wanindo Hasaranga, the Sri Lankan right-arm leg spinner, Andre Narkia, Veerasammy Permaul, and Mohamed Mushin. So Hasaranga have replaced Odin Simit in the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots playing 11. The Barbados Royals have a son of Antigua in their team. Rakeem Cornwall, Quinton de Kock, the South African, Shamar Brooks, Robman Powell, the captain, Kadeem Alain. A lot have been said about the power hitting of Kadeem Alain, Jason Older, Naeem Young, Wellage, who has been nominated as one of the 3 ICC Player of the Month for August 2024. It also includes Maish Tishana, Obed McCoy, and Naveem Ullah. That's a very powerful batting lineup. It is also an equally powerful bowling lineup. I have put an opinion poll in the chat asking you to tell me how many you think the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots will get. Hello everyone, welcome to the #1 cricketing channel in the Caribbean. I'm happy that you are here and let's interact as we go through this evening proceedings. So the batsmen are at the crease and we are about to witness the first delivery. Once again, opening with Lewis and Fletcher. So that's the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriot, and Tishana, the right arm of spinner, bowl to Evan Lewis, who plays the first delivery out into the offside, and there is no run. So we are up and running. So this is a St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots playing 11. Odin Simit have been replaced in the starting 11 by Hasaranga, the Sri Lankan captain, white ball captain. Tishana, bowl to Lewis, taken on the part, loud appeal. This is going to be very close. Yes, given. And Lewis goes. That's dead, plumb in front. He went on the back foot, looking to force that one through the offside. It came back and knocked him dead in front. I don't think they will even review that. He was dead plumb. And so Lewis goes for naught. And the Barbados Royals have struck very, very early in the innings. Second delivery, in fact, Lewis gone. There are no run for 1 wicket after just 2 deliveries. What a start by the Barbados Royal. That came back and hit him dead and made the stump. Oh, there were no surviving that one. It was dead and middle stump. Good start there. Probably should have been on the front foot there. And so the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots off to the worst possible start. Plum, yes, Mikel saying, and Athena is saying that was quick. Yes, indeed. It was quick. What a start here by the Barbados Royal. A very good team. You know, I have some interesting topics to deal with about selecting the West Indies team, you know, after this T20, after this Caribbean Premier League T20 tournament. So here we have the St. Kitts and Nevis team already. Evan Lewis has gone. Let's see if Myers is going to come at 3. Oh, Myers is not in the team either. Oh, is this the team that, yes, Myers have been left. No, Kyle Myers at 3. What am I'm getting all mixed up here. That wicket was so quick. I'm being ridiculous and talking foolishness as usual. No, but let me get back my beer in here. So it's Myers at 3. Tishana ball outside the off stump to Myers, who looks to play a forcing shot. It comes off the inner portion of the bat and goes down to Older at mid-on. And there is no run. The score remains at no run for 1 wicket. So the off spinner, Teague Shana, is in now. Over the wicket, bowls to Myers, and he's bowled! Oh, what is happening here? Oh, they cannot pick him. He's at his very best. He's bowled him. Myers gone. No run for 2 wickets. And the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots are falling apart. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. What is happening at Warner Park? This match may end in a hurry. Wow. They're not picking him at all. This pitch is turning, and it is turning very, very fast. Wow. 2 wickets down for no run. What is happening here at Warner Park? Myers was at sea there as he pushed forward to Shana, and he was out bowled. Evan Lewis was on the back foot and was out dead plumb. Yesterday, a team was bowled out for 10 runs in a T20 international match. This is it ties the league, it ties the lowest total for a team in a T20 international match. It ties it. As I saw that second wicket goes down, I am saying to myself, I hope that is not going to happen tonight. So Mikel Lewis, the new batsman, so they put in a right-hander, which I think that's a deliberate ploy to hope that the right-hander will counter Tishana. But if you're not picking him, it doesn't matter whether you're a right-hander or a left-hander. SO is saying, we can't play spin. Valerie, how are you, madam? Good to see you. Good evening, Mr. Brown. This is crazy. 2 wickets for no runs. And Michael said, this is a nightmare. What a nightmare start. Good evening, SO. Tishana bowled to Louis. Edge caught at slip, or is he dropped? Oh, Cornwall dropped the catch at slip. They cannot pick him. He just planked on the front foot as he's played test cricket and edge it to slip where Cornwall said, you are my fellow Antiguans. I can't put you in that position. So have a life. Take a life. Oh, let's watch now. Tishana bowls to Louis, and Louis plays this into the offside. The end of an eventful over. Cornwall there just dropping a dolly. Oh my God, it could have easily been 3 wicket down. Yeah, Bobby Bunn is saying, what a start, Bobby. What a start. What was Myers and Lewis doing? Bobby Buns is saying. They're just not picking him. And Michael is saying, wow, he was dropped. Definitely just playing down the wrong line. But, well, Elvin Lewis should be on the front foot. And Myers just poke at one that he didn't cater for the turn, and that's why he's not picking him. If he was picking him, he wouldn't be playing down the leg side line. He would be catering for the turn and play it off the turn. So look at that one. Drop. Oh, Cornwall drop it. It almost burst his big toe and he dropped it. And you know Cornwall has a very, very big toe. You know, just kidding. You know, it's just fun. The next thing I am being challenged and asked. I take that back. I'm not discriminating against anyone, you know, but persons are so fakish nowadays. That's a full toss from Wellage, which Fletcher did not put away, probably still thinking about the dismissal of his 2 batsmen. Wellage comes in, bowl to Fletcher, loud appeal, here is out. Oh, what is happening? Oh my God, what is happening? What absolutely is going on? 3 wicket down for no runs. He should have put away that full toss. He's mesmerized. Wow. Lewis gone for ducks, 2 deliveries. Myers gone for ducks, 2 deliveries. Andre Fletcher gone for ducks, 2 deliveries. And Mikel Louis was dropped at slip. I can't believe. I can't speak. He got a full toss first delivery and probably was still thinking about the 2 batsmen that were out. So he did not put it away. But right now, they are in extreme pressure. As Hasaranga, I think this is a good move. Why is Hasaranga come to the crease? Talk to me now. Why you think Hasaranga come to the crease? Because he's supposed to can pick the spinners. Why is it that our West Indies batsmen, and I said it last night when Joel Andrew was batting, and I hope he will take the advice. But when you know you are going to play against a bowler, you need to spend hours upon hours watching what he's doing out of the wrist. Wellage bowls to Hasaranga, who is off the back foot and force it into the covers off the bottom edge of the bat, and there is no run. So I was saying it, you have to watch. You have, in this day and age, bowlers shouldn't surprise you. Wellage bowls to Hasaranga, who drives down to long off. Jason Older came across field, look very energetic here, sends the return in, and they are finally off the mark. So the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots are off the mark. They are 1 run for 3 wickets, and the Barbados Royals are smiling. I wonder what the poll is saying at this time. Jay saying, LB Deberdam, and Valerie R. bowls to Louis, is on the front foot and plays it down the inside of the pitch. The bowler fielding his follow through. He came on the front foot there and played it down the offside of the pitch. The bowler fielding his follow through. Wellage comes in, bowls to Louis, who plays this away in the air, over the top, down to the cover boundary for 4. Good shot there, 5 for 3 after in over number 2. So Louis just coming on the front foot there and driving Wellage over the top, down to the cover boundary for 4. So at the end of over number 2, the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots were inserted by the Barbados Royals, and they are 5 runs for 3 wickets after 2 overs. Lewis, Myers, and Fletcher all gone for naught. They faced only 2 deliveries. Mikel Louis on 4, Hasaranga is on 1. The Patriots made 1 change to their playing 11, bringing in Hasaranga for Odin Simit. Yes, he can play spin better, Bobby, because he's able to read the spin out of the hand. He's able to read the bowlers out of their hands. And this is why in this, let's watch this delivery from Tikshana. Bowls to Hasaranga, who plays it comfortably into the inside. A touchdown, looking to come back for the second, but it's not on. 6 now for 3. 6 runs for 3 wickets. And that is why I was making the point yesterday, in this technological age, you're going to play against a bowler tomorrow or a few days before. You have to study his action. Tishana bowls down the leg side. Louis looking to hit it very, very hard. He misses and it will go away for 5 wide. Yes, it's 5 wide. Thank you very much. It's 5 wide. So 5 more to the total. And now, so they just showing the dismissal. The first one off Lewis was umpire's call. I thought it was dead more than that. You know, I thought it looked more plumb. But he was still going to give it out. It looks very plumb. You know, the thing about umpiring, let's watch. Tikshana bowls outside the half stump, short to Louis, cuts, misses, through to the keeper, and there is no run. The thing about umpiring, you know, God's feeling, every one of us watching that, God feeling, as you saw it, you said plumb. And although it's umpire's call, it was still out like before. Tikshana comes in, bowl to Louis. That one came back shortly. They are through for a quick run. It's 12 for 3 now. Let's watch the signal from the umpire. It looks to be leg by. So 12 for 3. Yes, they were finally off the mark. Kirkamute. Good night, Mr. Cricket Forum. I see St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots is selling duck. Ah, that's a good one. That's a good one, Kirkamute. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Let's watch this delivery from Tikshana. Tikshana comes in, bowl to Hasaranga, who hit this dead straight over the top. One bounce into the boundary, 4 runs. Lovely shot. That's the difference between a batsman who can read the spin out of his hand and one who is looking to read him off the pitch. I spoke about this at length last night, that the difference between reading the spin out of the hand and reading off the pitch, that you're often very late. Tishana bowls to Hasaranga, goes over the top again, down to the boundary. Let's watch where it gone. 4 more runs. So he's showing Tisha how to play Tishana here. This is Hasaranga, 20 for 3. 20 for 3 in over number 3. This is good going by Hasaranga here. Just stamping his authority here on the match, because what? He's picking the spinner out of his hand. Well, Patrick, there's a poll, so you can click on the poll. Tikshana bowls to Hasaranga. He turns this into the hand side. They run hard for 1, but they will get only 1. Powell swoops on that, sends the return in 21 for 3 after 3 overs. I would love to see Patrick Lambert. As you see, there's a poll in the live chat, so you can vote. You can vote on it. Thank you very much, Mrs. Brown. I appreciate it. Vincent, good night to you too. Good night to you too. I missed out. Hopefully, it's exciting tonight, guys. Well, it's 20 for 3. Jason Ola is into the attack. And immediately that Hasaranga comes to the crease, they get rid of Wellage, because they know that Hasaranga can pick Wellage. And so they're going to try to get Hasaranga out with Jason Older. 21 for 3. Someone moves behind the side screen as the bowler was about to deliver. Older run through the crease. Nothing happening. This is where your middle comes into action, Mr. Brown. You say that they need to take a middle stump guard. Well, a middle stump guard won't help them if they are not picking the spinner from the wrist. Because if you look back at Kyle Myers' dismissal, Kyle Myers was playing a line outside leg stop, because that's where the ball pitched. Older bowls to Hasaranga. He dabbed this to the short third man. They go through for a single. 1 more to the total, 22 for 3. So if you should see the Kyle Myers dismissal again, you will realize that he's playing at a line, probably a stump or 2 outside the leg stump, because that's where the ball pitched. While if he was reading the spinner out of his hand, he would have known that that is the off break. The bowler off break. So it's going to turn from outside leg towards his off stump, being a left-hander. And so he should have played catering for that turn, especially that the ball had pitched outside the leg stump already and he could not out leg before. So the field for Michael Lewis is the regular standard T20 field. Short turn man, backward point, cover, mid-off, extra cover. Ball short, pulled away, down toward mid-wicket. There's a fielder on the mid-wicket boundary and the square boundary. They sense the return in. So it's a standard field that was used there by Older to Mikel Louis. You see, almost every ODI, the T20 international team use this field at the start of the innings, where they have the short third man, they have the backward point, they have the cover, they have the extra cover, and they have the mid-off, they have the sweeper on the cover boundary or the point boundary. They also have a man on the square boundary, or sometimes he's at fine leg, the short mid-wicket and the mid-on. Comes in now, bowls to Hasaranga, who pulls this away to mid-wicket. They look for a single, but it's not on. The score is 23 for 3. So Hasaranga is going to continue to play shots. So look at this. This is myself from Myers now. Look where Myers was playing. You see where Myers was playing? You see what I'm talking about? And not only that too, he was playing, his bat was not coming down straight. You know, and that is a result of him just not picking. And I will make the point again. Let's watch all that comes in. Bowl short to Hasaranga. He pulls this in the air, on the bounce to the man at the edge of the circle. They go through for a single, 24 for 3. To me, it is simple. I am going to play against a spinner tomorrow. I am going to watch the latest videos to see what he's doing out of the wrist. How he position his wrist, what the ball does with certain action. And I'm going to spend hours watching that. Holder over the wicket, bowls to Louis, drive off the up into his body out on the offside, and there is no run. So he was looking to drive off the up there. One delivery to come in over number 4. The score is 24 for 3. 24 for 3. Please remember to support the channel. Can do so on PayPal and at NCB Bank in Jamaica. Please support the channel. We appreciate you being here. Holder over the wickets. Bowl to Louis. Short. He pulls this high in the air. Down to the man on the boundary who dropped the catch. Did he get a hand onto it? It's 6 runs. It went all the way. I just need to see if he got a hand onto it. My first impression is that he got a hand to it. But let's see the reaction here. 30 for 3 at the end of over number 4. I know that there are persons joining us all the time, and especially those who are listening and not watching on television. Lewis went leg before for naught. Myers went bowled for naught. Fletcher went leg before for naught. All 3 batsmen faced only 2 deliveries. At that stage, the Patriots were no run for 3 wickets. They have since pushed on to 30 for 3. Should have taken the catch. That's what I'm saying. That's Kadeem Alain. Don't. I have never seen him up close, but just checking on the height of the gentleman and the team. It looks to be Kadeem Alain. Wellage bowls to Hasaranga, who places out into the offside, and there is no run. 30 for 3 as Wellage comes back into the attack. Yes, Kadeem Alain should have taken that one. Wellage bowls to Hasaranga, who places back to him with serious intent on the bounce. Hasaranga looking to play his shots here. There's a long off, and there's an extra cover, backward point, and a short third man. Bowls to Hasaranga, it peels off the outside edge. It's going to run very close to the third man boundary. It gets there now, 4 runs. He moves up to 17, 34 for 3 in over number 5. And despite losing the 3 wickets, the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, they are not going to just block their way. This is a T20 match, and they are going to continue to show great intent. And Hasaranga is here playing some wonderful strokes, some lucky strokes also, as that was the case just now. Well alleged, bowls to Hasaranga down the pitch, and he hit this hard down to long on for a single. The score will move up by 1 to 35 for 3. Hasaranga is on 18. Mikel Lewis on 9. He comes into strike now. 9 from 9 deliveries. Hasaranga is on 18 from 13 deliveries. So if you're just joining us, Myers, Lewis, and Fletcher all made ducks. Bowl to Lewis short. He pulls this away. Down towards fine leg. The fielder coming around can't get there. 4 more runs. 39 for 3. So these two have had it 39 in fairly quick time, though. Nonetheless, at that stage, when Fletcher, who was the third one to get out, when he went leg before to Wellage, the score was none for 3. And during all of that, Mikel Lewis was also dropped at first slip when he was on naught. When there were None for two. He was dropped at first slip. Balls to Louis, flashes outside the half stump through to the keeper. And there is no run after 39 overs. The Patriots, after 5 overs, the Patriots are 39 for 3. Yep, he reading his fellow Sri Lankan teammate Mikel. Oh, that's wow, that's a long time. Middle order, Vincent. Oh, you're saying that's where the middle order comes in. Yes, well, a good point. The middle order definitely need to bat tonight. Athena is saying batsmen need to train their dominant eyes. Thank you for that point, Athena. Yes, definitely need to. Patrick Lambert is saying, if Fletcher and his boys were to go on to win this game, who will be singing the tune? Definitely, the Patriots. Why did they drop Stubbs? Bobby Buns is asking, Bobby Brown is here quite often. Bobby, you want to join me? Bobby, that's, as we see this one played away down to the boundary for 4. That was Hasaranga. So Navim Ulak has come into the attack, and that first delivery was played away down to the boundary for 4. Lovely shot there. Lovely shot there. Just played it away down to the boundary. So it's 43 now. 43 for 3. They are not lying down. Valerie always say that I'm watching on Willer. Navim Ullah comes in, bowl to Louis, and Louis drive, flat batted through the offside, down towards the boundary for 4 more. 47 now for 3. Navim Ullah bowling a slow delivery, and he flat batted that through the gap, down to the boundary for 4. 47 for 3 in over number 6. Alden Lewis is saying, I think this game is going to be very close. SKN going to come back to the game. I'm really looking forward for a very close game. I love close games. Wulak bowls to Hasaranga, who is looking to play that through the onside, but it was quicker onto him than expected. So it was Hasaranga who played those 2 shots. So it's going to be very interesting. I want an exciting match. An exciting match is good. It's always good. Last night's match was very exciting. I think up to the very end, 53% of the persons who responded to the poll, and there was a large number, well over 150. Navim Ulak over the wicket, bowls to Hasaranga short. He pulls this away. Down back with a square leg. Alain comes across this time, picked up cleanly, sends the return to Louis. Sends a return to the cup. They got on a singer. It's 48 for 3 after 5.4 overs. So if you are just joining us, the batsman to go was Evan Lewis, leg before to Tikshana for North. Kyle Myers bowled Migastum for North, and Andre Fletcher, leg before to Weller Edge for North. They were at that time 0 for 3. Wulak over the wicket, bowls to Lewis, slower delivery, drives down to the man at the edge of the mid-on circle. They go through for a singer, 49 for 3 with 1 delivery to come in the power play. Definitely, if you ask who win this power play, I think that whenever you lost 3 wickets in the power play, I don't think, unless you are probably 100, you cannot call, you would have lost it. So I definitely think that the Royals would have won this power play. Hasaranga faces up now to Ulak, short, and he cuts this high in the air, over the top, 1, no, it's gone all the way. It went all the way over backward point for 6, 54 now for 3. So he's on 27, Louis is on 16, so Hasaranga is on 27 from 17 deliveries. And the score is 53 for 3 at the end of the power play. So Mikel Lewis is on 16 from 12 deliveries. Hasaranga is on 33 from 18 deliveries. And at the end of the power play, it's 53 for 3. I don't think Stubbs in the team is a part of the squad. I think he was asking why. Clark Carrot, how you doing, man? Good to have you here. Good night, Carlton. Good night to you too, Clark. You're doing a great job. You sound like Henry Blofeld, Mr. Clark from Guyana, from Cayeene, from Mr. Clark Hurt. Thank you, Mr. Clark. I appreciate it. Cayeene. I'm trying to pick it up. But thank you very much. I appreciate the compliments. I really appreciate the compliments, but that's exalted company when you put me in such a company. So 55 for 3. So Wellage, who has got 1 for 14 from his 2 overs, comes in, bowls to Louis, and Louis plays this down to the fielder on the long off boundary. They will get another singer, and the score will move up now to 56 for 3. 56 for 3, the score in over number 7. Wellage have conceded 15 runs from his 2.1 overs while getting the wicket of Andre Fletcher for North. So I know that there are persons joining all the time, so I have to repeat that both Lewis, Fletcher, and Myers went for North. This is Hindy here. It has no distance on it. Someone getting under it. Powell dropped the catch. Oh, he charging off the long on boundary. You would expect Powell to take the catch, but he dropped it. And as Hasaranga lives to fight again, he moves up to 34 from 19 deliveries. The St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, they are now 57 for 3 in over number 7. As he charging, he dropped that catch. As Hasaranga continues to look to play his shots. Bowls to Mikel Louis, and this is a much better shot. He just came on the front foot and hit it high over long on for 6. So 6 more to Mikel Louis. He moves up now to 23. The score is 63 for 3. And wow, 63 for 3. The St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots is making CPL history, lol. 3 wickets for no runs. What next? 6 wickets from 6 ball, lol. Mr. Carlton, wow. They have a record. They are the only team in the history of T20 cricket to score 303 consecutive innings and still lost the match. Salim Khan, oh yes, a good point, Salim Khan. Thank you for bringing it up. Bold to Mikel Louis. He didn't pick that one, but he watched it carefully as it turned across him. He got his bat down on it and plays it down to backward point for a singer. And the score will now move up to 64 for 3. So he came in, dropped the catch, probably got a hard hit there on his finger. It could be in damage. Ball to Hasaranga, who just opened the face of the bat, guide it down to short third man and say player error. Yeah. So I'm not seeing any cricket right now. But my phone is in the kitchen, Mrs. Brown. You can get it for me, please? I'm not seeing any cricket. What I'm seeing is server error. Oh, from French Guyana. Clark, okay, cool. Nice to have you here, Clark Kurt. Really happy to have you here. The champion is saying, I like that Louis does not let who is bowling intimidating him. Well, he's not really picking them, but yes, fair enough. I don't think he's intimidated. But it's clear that he's not picking. Even that last delivery just now, he didn't pick the ball turning across him as he was opening up. After 7 over, though, I can tell you that the score is 71 for 3. So he's saying that So it's 71 for 3. So it's saying press OK. All right. Press OK. All right. We're back on. So I can tell you that it's 71 for 3 at the end of over number 7. So we are back live. We are back live. Thank you very much. Kirkamute is saying that if Cornwall wants to get back in the West Indies team, he needs to get serious and lose the weight. I think that there was some time the other night someone was saying that they saw Cornwall working hard at losing his weight. But I definitely think that, one second. Sorry about that. I must apologize. about that. But I just had to fix some. There was a dismissal of Kyle Mayer. That's the catch that Cornwall dropped, and that's what he looks slimmer to me though, Kirkamute. In all honesty, I think he looked slimmer. That was a bad miss by Kadeem Alain. And then Powell also dropping one that on another day, he would have probably taken it. But that's the nature of the game. And so the champion say, I read that one already. And so let's watch Obed McCoy. Round the wicket, bowls to Hasaranga, who plays this into the offside. There is no run. The score remains at 71 for 3. So Obed McCoy is into the attack. This is a very good point here, by Fernandez. Let's say A. Fernandez. I'll read it after this delivery. McCoy, round the wicket, bowls to Hasaranga, who hit this over the top, down towards third man. Chase for the fielder from backward point. He got there, stopped it, and they will come back for 2. The score moves up to 75 for 3. And so there is someone in the stand signaling, but we'll know, we'll check it. They will check it on the camera. They will definitely check it. Let's see, comes around. He didn't pick it up quite cleanly. We can't see it from there. I think it's 4 runs, I think it's 4 runs. Let's watch this. Coming to your point, Fernandez. It hit him. He's not touching the boundary. Not touching the boundary. He's still not touching the boundary. Well done, young man. Well saved. Good work. 73 for 3. 73 for 3. They are now in the game. They now have to continue in that positive approach. McCoy bowls to Hasaranga, defends out into the onside. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 74 for 3. And that's a good point he's making. I think at 74 for 3, they are now back in the game, and they now need to push on from here. And hopefully this partnership continues for a long time. And Bobby is saying the same thing. Good recovery. And Bobby is saying that Cornwall should have started working on his weight at least 6 years ago. Thank you, Bobby. Believe so too. Round the wicket, bowls to Louis. Louis plays it out into the offside. They go through for a quick singer as the man coming in from extra cover cannot stop the singer. And it's now 75 for 3. Many will share those views, Bobby, that but to me, he looks, in my opinion, looking at him, I've not seen enough of him, but I think that he has trimmed down from the last time I saw him. He has taken off some weight. McCoy round the wicket, short over the batsman, back through to the keeper. Wide signal, and that is consistency. For I remember last night, a delivery that was bowled by Primus to Andre Russell that went over his back and wide was signal. So we have some level of consistency here. And so Kurt is saying that McCoy did get 3 wickets in the previous Barbados Royal match. Bowls to Hasaranga, who gave himself room, dab it down to short, third man. They go through for a singer, and the score is now 77 for 3 with one delivery to come in over number 8. So one delivery to come in over number 8, 77 for 3. Mr. Cricket Forum, Mr. Cornwall need to run every day and a serious diet. No meat, only vegetables for 6 months. Cornwall round the wicket, McCoy round the wicket to Louis. Louis flashes at that one. It peels off the outside edge and run down to third man for another singer. The score moves up now to 78 for 3. So 78 for 3 at the end of over number 8. That run rate is very, very healthy, you know, because after 8 overs, so 8, 78, 9, 8, that's about 9.75 or thereabout, you know, that's a very, very healthy run rate. So Marcus Johnson is saying, what you have to say about Etty? Well, we talk about Etty when Guyana is playing. Let's concentrate on these guys who are playing tonight. So Marcus Johnson come back. It was a good innings though. 11 sixes, brilliant batting. It was a good innings that he played. But we tomorrow night they are playing the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. We'll talk about him some more. Off the back foot goal, Louis. That's a nice shot. He plays it into the gap down to the long on boundary for 4. So you just stand up tall and hit that at the top of the bounce, down to the long on boundary for 4, to the right of Powell, who was on the boundary. And this being a short outfield, it went away. Good shot there, using his wrist. That's a brilliant shot, you know, man. Wellage comes into Louis and it peels off the edge of at the third attempt. For a moment there, I thought Shauna dropped the catch, but it peeled off the edge. He ran back. Obed McCoy was in his line of vision, but nonetheless, after about 4 or 5 attempts, he managed to hold on to it, and they have lost their 4th wicket. It's 82 for 4 with Mikel Louis going. Caught by Tishana off the bowling of Wellage for 30 from 20 deliveries, 3 4s, 2 6s. He definitely wasn't doing a lot of running, as 3 4s and 2 6s is what? 24, and he made 30. So he was beating the cover of the ball. Nonetheless, they have added 82 runs for the 4th wicket. And as someone said earlier, he has got his team back in the game. And we hope now that the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots will push on from here. So Patrick Lambert is saying that if Cornwall was physically fit like you, he would have been on the West Indies team and would have also taken the catch. Patrick Lambert. Patrick Lambert. Yes, he's out SO. And so Kirkham would have answered, yes, I see some chat here. And Vincent is saying, Hetty had a good night. Amen. Okay. Yeah, he did play it well. But these two have added 82 for the 4th wicket. They came to the crease under a lot of pressure. And they definitely send into 2 right-handers to try and counter the bowling, you know. And so it worked. 82 they have added. And in quick time too. Bowl to Rutherford, that comes back into Rutherford, take him on the body, drops down in front of him. So this is Wellage. Final over, as I said, he's one of the 3 nominees for the Player of the Month. Went for the reverse sweep, taken on the pad, down to short, fine leg. They go through for a leg by. Rutherford needs to practice that shot more often if he's going to play it in a match. Clearly, he's not yet at depth of playing it. And so he needs to spend many more hours practicing that shot before he played it in a match. 83 now for 4. As I was saying, Wellage is one of the 3 nominees. He comes in, bowls to Hasaranga, who plays this in the air, into the gap door, wide of the man and the extra cover boundary, who comes around to his left. That looks to be Holder. The score will now moves up to 85. It should be 85. No, 84. He got out on 82 and they added 2 thus far. So let's watch this now. It's the final delivery of Welled's spell. He comes in, bows to Rutherford. It's high in the air. It has the distance. It's gone out of the ground. 6 runs. Oh, no. Oh, how could I make that mistake? Wow. Oh, I just gobbled it up on the boundary. I thought it gone. Wow. Oh, my Lord. What are you doing? You're a damn idiot. You're calling 6 and the man is out. Oh, he's out. Oh, wow. I thought it gone. And so Rutherford goes, Older taking the catch, and they are 84 for 5, and that's a big blow struck by the Barbados Royals to get rid of Rutherford for naught. 84 for 5. So Welledge picking up 2 wickets in his final over to go with the 1 in his first over. So you have bowled 4 overs, 3 for 35. Well done, young man. I keep on trying to make the point that he has been nominated for the ICC Player of the Month for August, along with Seals and Maharaj. Those have been the 3 nominees. Yes, so SO is saying, damn Rutherford. Kirkamute is saying, Mr. Carlton, the last test Cornwall played, he had to go off the field because of his fitness. Yes, it did. So this gentleman, Clarkson, I don't know much about him, but he made a ducks in the previous match. He has a career strike rate of 147. That means he's a ball beater. And this game is not over until the fat lady sing. So Clarkson is at the crease. 84 for 5, McCoy. Round the wicket, bowls to Hasaranga, would drive, misses between the body and the wicket, through to the keeper, and there is no run. So after this over, it should be the drinks break. So Fleming is saying this game is not over until the fat lady sing. Yeah, certainly not. We totally agree with that. I for one, the aim of me, I know. Let's watch this delivery. McCoy round the wicket, bowls to Hasaranga, bowled. He gave himself room and he's bowled, and they are losing wickets in a cluster again. So hopefully we will now have another partnership. The last 3 wickets for no runs at the start of their innings, and now they have lost 3 wickets for 2 runs after an 82 runs partnership between Hasaranga and Mikel Louis. Both batsmen are now gone. Hasaranga gone for 40 from 27 deliveries, 5 fours and 1 6. Mikel Louis made 30 from 20 deliveries, 3 fours and 2 sixes. And Rutherford also goes caught by Older off the bowling of Welledge. So at the drinks break, the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots were asked to bat first by the Barbados Royals, who won the toss and asked them to bat. They are 84 for 6 at the drinks break, with 4 West Indies batsmen got out for naught. Evan Lewis for naught, he was the first to go. Leg before to Tikshana for naught after 2 deliveries. Then Kyle Myers playing down the wrong line, and across the delivery, he went bowled by Tikshana for naught. In the very next over, the second delivery bowled by Welledge. Before that, Mikel Louis was dropped at first slip by Cornwall off the bowling of Tikshana. At that stage, the score was none for 2. Welledge came on, and his second delivery, Andre Fletcher was out leg before for naught. At that stage, the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, they were no run for 3 wickets. Hasaranga and Mikel Louis counterattack. They added 82 for the 4th wicket. But in Welledge's final over, Mikel Louis, one peel off the outer portion of the bat. He didn't play with the turn. He looked to hit it straight, and it was turning away from him. It got the outer portion of the bat, and although Tikshana juggled the catch at backward point, he eventually held on to it, and the partnership was broken. Gone for 30 from 20 deliveries, 3 fours and 2 sixes. Rutherford came, and the final delivery of Welledge's spell, he looked to clear the boundary. He got height onto it. He never got the distance. I thought that he got the distance, and I made a complete hash of it and a fool of myself, because Older was secured under it, and he also went for naught. And just before the drinks break, Hasaranga, giving himself room to Abed McCoy, was out bowled. It's 84 for 6 after 9.2 overs at the drinks break. And I agree with Fleming. The game is not over till the fat ladies sing. Hopefully they'll recover. Nothing more I want than an exciting match. That's what I am asking for, an exciting match. And Vincent is saying, another period starting over. And Patrick Lambert said, 4 ducks already. How many more do they need for the barbecue? That's a lovely one. 4 ducks already. How much more do they need for the barbecue? So, Kurt Amute is saying, Rutherford is down bad in this year's CPL. He might get dropped like Odin Simmet. I don't think they can drop Rutherford. Rutherford is a West Indies number 6 in T20 cricket. I don't think they can drop him even if he's having a poor, it's not West Indies cricket really. It's a private business. McCoy over the wicket, bowls to Machine, who dabbed that away down to backward point, and there is no run. So he just was giving himself room there, looking to hit over the top, and was bowled. And so let's see what Clarkson will do. Dangerous man, okay? We really hope that he gets a score here. Round the wicket, bowls to Motion, who plays this Motion, who plays this out into the cover. And there is no run. The score remains at 84 for 6. Still in over number 10. So the last 10 deliveries have produced 6 runs and 3 wickets. I wonder what the poll is saying. I need to have a check on that poll, It's going to be it's going to be very interesting. I don't think anyone right now is voting above 200. Bowl to Motion, who plays this away over the top, down towards the cover boundary. Akeem Alain have work to do. It comes around. They will go back for 2, 86 for 6 after 9.5 overs. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the poll is saying. Very interesting. So 57% of you are saying less than 180. I suspect that. I definitely suspect that something like that. Definitely. 57% is saying less than 180. And I can't blame them. I would say so too. McCoy over the wicket, bowls to Motion, who dabbed this to the man at backward point. A very short backward point. And after 10 overs, the score is 86. 86 for 6. So, yes, 57% is saying that less than 180. Only 11%, only 24% is saying over 200 at this stage. And 20% is saying over 180. But the vast majority, 57%, is saying less than 180. And I think that's a fair reflection. Kirk said, come on, Skip. Come on, Patriots, we can make 130. Yes. And SO is saying, come on, St. Kitts and Nevis Patriot, make at least 120. So let's watch now. Tikshana bowls to Clark, so that comes back in and beat him between the inside edge and the stump through to the keeper, giving himself room there. So that one came back in sharply and beat him through the gap. Misses the off stump. Tikshana, he comes in now, over the wicket. The slips goes down, take it on the pad. Blow the peel is out. So Clarkson picked up his second ducks. I would think that he should review this one, you know. It might be missing leg stump, but it is one of those where if I'm batting, I'm going to review it. I think, though, it's not a bad decision, but it is one of those, as I said, if I'm batting, I'm definitely going to review it because I think that it probably just missing, probably clipping. It's going to be tight, though. It's going to definitely be tight, but I don't blame him from reviewing it. You know, that could have, I don't blame him. Jay, you can turn the door halfway for me like I usually turn it, please. I don't like when I'm so exposed. Mm-hmm. You know, that could be missing leg stump, though. As I said, it's one of those. Too far. Yeah, thanks. It's one of those that I would definitely review because he was standing outside the leg stump. I think it's missing, you know. Missing. Yes, well done, well done. It did look down the leg. Yes, it did look down the leg, SO, definitely. And Samuel Griffith is saying, I gave them 148. Good. So you would have choose less than 180. Teague Sharner comes in now to Clarks. He's in both to Clarks, and Clarks will dab this into the offside. The field that cover field, and there is no run. The score remains at 86. 86 for 6 in over 86 for 6 in over number 11. Tikshana comes in, bows to Clark's beaten outside the off stump. That's the caramball. Tikshana said he has been bowling the caramball from he was 10, something like that, but from a very young age. Was it 6, 8, or 10? But he said that from that age he has been bowling the caramball, and that one just leaves Clark's. He's really at sea here. He's not seeing the delivery. I don't think so. Over the wicket comes Tikshana. He's out leg before. No reviewing that one. No reviewing that one. He swung across the line of a straight one, and it hit him on mega stump. And so you have made another ducks. Don't waste the review. Oh, that's a waste. That's a waste, man. We don't need to do this. That's a waste of a review. It dead straight. The ball hit him on top of his shoes, and he was on mega stump, and that's dead straight. He should not have reviewed that. Stephen Roach. How you doing, Stephen? I love it when you are here, no man. You express your opinions, and I really enjoy you expressing your opinion. Mr. Broad, is it good to see more poor batting techniques? Okay, thank you. So are we seeing, and so we are seeing poor batting techniques here. Okay, Stephen Roach. Antigua won't score many. This umpire should never give that out. You know, Sammy St. Ellen is saying that the umpire should never give that out. But I don't think that he should have reviewed this one. It is so straight, you know. And this is a good point made by Vincent, you know. Rotate the strike. You lose 6 wickets. Try get 6, 7 runs are over. You don't have to be always going for the boundary. Take it up to 15 overs, and after that you try and go. No, is the bat touch? That's a spike on it. So why did it take so long to review it? No, man, that's no spikes. That was a bat touch in the ground. Are they saying that he's not out, that there's a spike? Oh, no. Because there clearly wasn't any spike. Dead little. Oh, it's missing. Oh, my word. That's impossible. Oh, my word. I need some Johnny Walker Black. How that miss? Oh, that miss. It's unbelievable. I need a shot of Johnny Walker Black. I can't see how that miss. Yes, Bobby, it was too full and straight to sweep, but they're saying that it missed. I sent you the link, Bobby. You didn't get it. Or you don't want to come on. 86 for 6. One to come in over number 11. How that miss? Need a tick shot, a ball Stoke Clarks who defends down the inside of the pitch, and there is no run. I'm in shock. I am in dismay how that miss. I can't understand. I thought that he was out. I can't understand. Yes, SO not out. Wow, missing, said Bobby. And Michael is saying, wow. And Glenn Cambry is saying, poor Clark's garbage. All the way from New Zealand. Okay, it's from New Zealand. I just didn't expect that one to miss. But as someone was saying in the chat, 11 overs gone. You're 86 for 6. Push it around for the next 4 overs and see if you can get anywhere between 24 and 30. That will take you to 116 after 15 overs. And then now see if you can get probably 10 to 15 over of the last 5. But what you don't need to be still going hard right now. What you need, you already have a good run. You try get somewhere between at least 7 and 7.5 runs and over. And that can be risk-free cricket. Drive through the gap by motion down to the fielder on the long off boundary. That's Obed McCoy. They got a single. Cornwall has come into the attack though. So Cornwall into the attack. So Clarkson is yet to get off the mark. He's on strike. Motion is on 3 from 6 delivery. So Motion is on 3 from 6 delivery. So Glenn Cambry is saying that he's from New Zealand. So let's watch this here as it's just freeze on me for a while. Let's see what does that mean. So he has faced 6 deliveries and he's yet to score in this innings. And he went for ducks in the previous innings. Clearly don't know what is happening here. Just waiting on the feed to come up.
Thanks to that prize.
So it's 88 for 6. Cornwall round the wicket, ball short to Motion who dabbed this away down to the third man. They gone for 1 and that's what they will get. So the score now 89 for 6. So this is not bad enough. Just you can play risk-free cricket and get 7-8 runs and over. I know it's a small ground. I know it's a 6-hitting ground, but you have lost 6 wickets. Clark's to defend out into the offside, and there is no run. The score remains at 89 for 6. You have scored 200 runs in your past 3 innings. You should not have that in your mind. You are not going to get that today. Down the pitch, and he hit this down to long on for 4. Lovely shot there. It was down the pitch, got to the pitch of it, and it hit down to long on for 4. Straight back, 7 runs out of the over, risk-free cricket. That's what they need to do for the next 3 overs. Look, 7-8 runs and over. Get it up, as I said, 30 more to the score. Well, 21 more to it now. And in those last 5 overs, try to see if you can get 12 or 15 runs and over. Because if you get up to 120 by over number 15, and you get 60 runs off the last 5, or if you're lucky and get 15 runs per over off the last 5, that's still 195. So I just want to see them just turning over the strike. Try to get 8 runs, 7, 8 runs and over off the next 3 overs. And then the 2 of you still there, try and get it up to, and then up the run rate. That's how I would play it from here. You only have 4 wickets in hand. Get yourself a score that you can work with. You can still get to 175, 180. Tikshana bowl to Motion, who defends down the offside of the pitch, and there is no run. So this is Tikshana final over, 5 deliveries to come. And you know, there's nothing wrong with batting out this over from Tikshana and getting 7 runs. Just don't, off the back foot, he plays it back to the bowler who misfield, but it didn't go far away from him. And so there's still no run. 93 for 6. 93 for 6 in over number 13. Over the wicket, bowls to Motion, who drive, cannot beat cover, and there is no run. So that now, that a full-blooded drive there, still don't get any run. While if he had just use his wrist, use his wrist and don't try hit it so hard, but get it into the gap, they would have got a single. Tishana bowl to Motion. He drives down to long off. There's a single there. The score moves up to 94 now for 6. Let's see what Clark's will do as he faces up to Tishana. 2 for 16 from 3.4 overs for him. Please remember to slash a like on the video. Click on that subscribe button. We need to get up to 300 tonight. We definitely need to get up. I think we need about 30 to get up to 300. And so we can get up to 300 tonight. So please, let's get up to 300 tonight. Tikshana ball to Clarkson. He defends out into the onside, and there is no run. Somehow it appears that he started to pick it, but let's get ready for the carom ball. I think this last delivery is going to be a carom ball. He said he has been bowling it from a very, very young age. I don't remember the age he said. Bowl. Oh, it wasn't the carom ball. It was the off break. It came back in sharply. The batsman was onto his front foot defending as if he's playing test cricket, and there is no run. So 2 for 16 from his 4 overs. 94 for 6. And that's 1 run coming from that over. And that's not what I'm asking for. I really need them to turn over the strike better than that. That's definitely not what I am asking for. And say, Vincent is saying that 100 is in question. Can they get 100? They will, man. I think they will definitely get 100. I really think they can still get above 150, 150, 160. And as someone said earlier in the chat, it's not over until it's never over until it's over. Get 160, get a defendable total. Wellage is out of the attack. Tikshana doesn't have any more overs to bowl, both of them. Cornwall, Older, McCoy. They bring back the pace. The pitch is playing through. So I still think they can get 160. If you look at it, 160 is 66 runs away. 160 is just 66 runs away. And 7 overs, 7, that's less than 10 runs and over, 66 and it's 7, that's less than 10 runs and over. So they still can get it, trust me. They still can get 160. They still can get 175. They probably even still can get 195. But these two need to take it very, very deep. So I am not giving up on them. I am still thinking, how is that missing? I know my umpires friends are going to tell me that you see why umpires call is very important, because the technology is not sound. Short outside the half stump to Motion, who places down to the field and the cover boundary. They get a single. The score is 95 for 6. 95 for 6. Mr. Casanova is saying the ball spinning a lot and spinning way down. So is saying that I need a shot of all the colors of Johnny Walker. Thank you. It's a black I go for. You know, I go for a drink of the black. Older over the wicket, bowls to Clarksey, cuts this into the offside. It will go to the field on the cover boundary. They will get another singer. The score is now 96 for 2 in over number 14. Older in his second over. Clarksey is on 6 from 12. Motion is on 6 from 12 also. The run rate has gone down to 7.2, 96 for 6 in over number 14. It is being bowled by Jason Older. Salim Khan is saying that he has 9 lives. He's like a cat. I'm tired of this thing of Sportsmax freezing on me now. I don't know why it keeps freezing. $97 for 6, so they would have gotten another singer there. Glenn is saying that Gregory have one umpire behind him. I don't understand the point, Glenn Campbell, because that dismissal, everybody would have given it out. I still can't understand how it missed. That dismissal, everybody would have given it out. I don't know how umpire would not have given that out. Older over the wicket, bowls to Clarksey against defend. He cannot score. The score remains at 97 for 6. SOS, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Good day, Cricket Forum. From I saw the line of the delivery, I knew it was missing. Okay, all right, good. No issue there. I don't have any issue, you know. I judged it to be out, but then you deem it, and you were right. You were right. It definitely misses. Older to Clarkson, Yorkta dugged out. The fielder come across from extra cover. They go through for a single. The score goes up to 98 for 6. 98 for 6 with 1 to come in over number 14. But you see, SOS here is Vincent saying middle toes, and missing. And you're saying also when the batsman played the sweep, he was long way forward. Okay, all right. Thank you for those observations. SO is saying that Clarkson can't play the spin. Glenn Campbell is saying, no liquor, you might start using pretty language. Wouldn't you like that? Wouldn't you enjoy that? Older over the wicket, bowls to Motion, who places into the offside. They go through for a single. At the end of over number 14, they are 99 for 6. 6 left to come in the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots innings. 6 more to come. So Glenn Campbell is saying, no liquor, you might start using pretty language. But wouldn't you just love that, Glenn Campbell, if I start using pretty language? You definitely love that, wouldn't you? Yes, man. What a night it would be, eh? What a night it would be, Glenn Campbell, if I start using pretty language. I may get myself in trouble with not only with YouTube but with Mrs. Brown if I should start using pretty language. Definitely. Fleming is saying, just win. I were going to say good partnership, and they need to take it over 10 runs now down in quick time. So Motion faces up to Hulak. He drives outside the half stump through to the keeper, and there is no run. 99 for 6 in over number 15. So you'd have to say the Barbados Royals are on top. Definitely, they are definitely on top. I'm just trying to see how. I definitely still think they can get to 160 minimum. I still think they can get to 160. Still think so. Over the wicket, Ulak bowled to Motion, who plays this down to long on for a single, and that's the 100 for the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. So 100 for 6. 100 for 6 in over number 15 as the strike rate goes below 7. Yeah, they don't got the batting for 180 or 195. Somebody would have to play a blinder through Mr. Casanova. But this is T20 cricket, Never say never. Clarkson is a known hitter of the ball. But I will share those views. It will be something special. Ulak bowled to Clarkson, turns this into the onside. They gone for 1, they touch down and they come back for 2. Good running. The score will move up now to 102 for 6 after 14.3 overs. That was good running. Yes, Mr. Casanova, I don't expect them to get 180 at this stage. But I do think they can get 160, 165. If they should get 180, 190, would definitely be in for a treat. You just dab this into the offside, no run. Wow, Patrick Lambert, you're letting my head hurt me, You said that you remind me of forward Bacchus when you demonstrated the wrist stroke. Wow. Patrick, mind you get me in trouble, Mind you get me in trouble. I definitely hope you don't get me in trouble when you say those things, because you might even get yourself in trouble, Patrick Lambert. You're not afraid? Clarkson dabbed this into the offside. They go through for a quick singer. The fielder coming in, that's Akeem Alain. He's not having a good night in the field. Misfield, and the batsmen were able to go through for the singer. 103 for 6 with 1 delivery to come in over number 15. There was a time in T20 cricket when you reach 100 after 15 overs, you were going good. And you were still expected to score above 160, 165 then. But they have lost 6 wickets, and that will be an issue. So it's going to be Ulak. Naveem Ulak, round the wicket, bowls to Motion, who plays at that one outside the off stump. It goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. At the end of over number 16, the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots were asked to bat first, and they are 104 for 6. That's the end of over number 15. It seems like they are all falling in threes. Yes. And SO is saying the run rate is dropping all the time. Vincent is saying that some of those ducks with the liquor. Yeah. Rose, you want it, Rose, Vincent? So you want it, Rose. After 15 overs, the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, they are 103 for 6. Lewis not, Fletcher not, Myers not, Louis 30, Hasaranga 40, Rutherford not. So 4 not, 1 score of 30, and 1 score of 40. 103 for 6. Clarkson is on 10 from 17 deliveries. Round the wicket comes Obed McCoy. Clarkson dabbed that to the man at backward point, and again there is no run. So Clarkson faced 18 deliveries for his 10 runs, and Motion have faced 9 deliveries for his 17 runs. They score 103 for 6 as Obed McCoy walked back to the top of his mark. There's a short third man, there's a backward point, there's an extra cover, there's a sweep on the cover boundary, there's a long off. Obed McCoy round the wicket, bowls to Clarkson, who drove this down to the field on the long off boundary. That's Jason Older. They got a singer. The score is 104 for 6 in over number 16. Even 160, 165 is a far stretch for them at this stage, this moment, with run rate dropping. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Mr. Casanova. That's the logic. That's the logic. But what I'm saying that they can still get there if someone cut loose. McCoy over the wicket, ball to Motion, who looked to hit this through the offside. He misses. They wanted a run, but the batsman had to get back in his crease. The underarm flick from the fielder missed the stump. The score remains at 104 for 6. The spectators at the Sir Vivian Richard Oval at Cricket Stadium are not happy. That underarm flick and Clark's would have been run out. Someone said that he has 9 life. Well, he's really using up all of them. He would have definitely been out by a long, long way. Wellage, it was who misses the stump. Over the wicket, bowls to Motion, who popped this back to McCoy, and he's out. So it was over the wicket, and he just popped it back to McCoy, and he's out. So McCoy got his second wicket, 2 for 10 in 2.4 overs. So McCoy doing a good job here now. 2 for 10 from 2.4 overs. 104 for 7. And any thought of getting up to 150 probably just disappear now. It was a slower back of the arm delivery. And I love the rotation on that delivery. It was well pitched. It was well bowled. And he always trying it in international match and it not coming off, but it came off brilliantly then. They're asking him to hold on. What happened there? What happened there? Are they asking him to hold on? They're asking him to hold on. It seems like they're asking him to hold on. But I don't see anything wrong with that unless McCoy overstepped. So why were they asking him to hold on? And it would be surprising if he overstepped with a slow delivery. So I hope that he's really practicing this delivery and that just now was an improvement because you could see the rotation on the delivery. Look at it. Look at that rotation. That's what I'm talking about. You know, and I hope that he can bowl it that well in international cricket and bowl it that well to a top order batsman because you know that pressure makes people do strange things. SO is saying, come on, get 140 or 150. Ramash, thank you very much. I appreciate it. McCoy, round the wicket, bowls to Ryan John, who played this into the onside. They're gone for 1. Will they come back for the 2? No. Good work by Obed McCoy, chasing that out to the edge of the circle of his own bowling and preventing the second run. 105 for 7. These 2 batsmen can give it a good knock, you know. But they can really give it a good knock. So, as it looks now, you would say that they will probably don't get 150. But these 2 batsmen have the ability to get them above 150 if it is their day. McCoy, bowl to Claxton, drive outside the off stump through to the keeper. There is no run at the end of over number 16. It's 105 for 7. SO is saying, come on, get 140 or 150. A slow SOS music is saying, aka special operation is saying, a slow delivery deceived him. Yes, it was brilliantly bowled by McCoy SOS music. I love it. I love that delivery from McCoy. It looks, as I said, he would have tried it in many T20 international matches and it disappeared most of the time. But just now, it looks very, very good and I'm impressed. And you saw the revolution as the rain started to come down. You saw the revolution on the ball as it was going down to the batsman, you know, and that would have definitely contributed to it slowing up because to me, you know, and it was a lovely, lovely delivery. Yes, SO, thank you. Yes, it's raining, so Navim Ulak to bowl now to Ryan John, who is on 1 from 1 delivery. Clarkson is on 11 from 20 deliveries. 105 for 7 after 16 overs. The St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots were asked to bat first by the Barbados Royals, who rolled into town yesterday. Let's watch Navim Ulak now. Over the wicket, bowls to Ryan John, and Ryan John dabbed this into the offside down to third man. They run hard for the first one. That's all they will get as the fielder comes around. Obed McCoy sends the return to the keeper. The score moves up to 106 for 7 in over number 17. Clarkson on 11 from 20 deliveries comes into strike. Ryan John is on 2 from 2. The St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots really under pressure here. So clearly they are going to make less than 180. So if you have chosen 180, you have chosen less than 180, you have chosen correctly. Ulak over the wicket, bowls to Clark, so that one came back into him shortly, defends down the inside of the pitch, and there is no run. Sharply, should say. It came back into him sharply, good delivery there, but I still think that ball was in the slot and could have traveled. And Vincent said they would have to defend this without blinking. It would be, it would be very interesting if they could defend this. It would make for a very nice match, wouldn't it be? It would be very, very exciting. Ulak over the wicket, bowls to Clarkson. Clarkson not timing this one down to long off. They go through for a quick singer. The score is 107 for 3. He looks to cut it into the covers, but it's getting heavier. The rain is getting heavier, and the groundsman may be coming out at 107 for 7. It is definitely getting heavier, and yes, it is getting heavier. The players are coming off the field. So 107 for 7 after 16.3 overs, and the players are coming off the field. SO is saying, is this an ODI? Get it going, guys. Yeah. True SO, they are just not timing the ball, and Clarkson there really and truly is yet to impress. There's probably a good cricketer there in him, but he's yet to impress, and he's clearly not timing the ball any at all. Stephen Roach is saying that tell St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots to pack their bags and go home now. But they're at home. This is their home. They're at Warner Park in Bastyr, St. Kitts. So this I got what you mean though, Stephen Roach. I'm just teasing you. Clark's timing is off. Covers coming on, said SO. Yes, SO, definitely. And it's really pouring down now. Mr. Casanova is saying, the moment they lost their top order batsman for Ducks, 180 was never going to be in play. It was definitely going to be a challenge. And as expected, I can end this poll, definitely end this poll, because clearly they are not going to make 180. So that almost 40% did say that they were going to make above 180. So that's the beauty of such interactive poll. Thank all of you for participating. I really appreciate it. So there's a poll result in the chat. 60% of you quite rightly said that they weren't going to make 180. So that's it for me for now. I thank you for being here. I will be back at the start of the Barbados Royal innings, depending on how long they stay away from rain. Because if they're just going to chase 106, then I will be back for the start of the entire innings and give you the entire innings. Until then, please remember to subscribe. We need to reach up to 300 tonight. I hope that would have passed 300 already. Have a great evening, everyone, and see you at the start of the Barbados Royal innings, hopefully. If they stay away anywhere longer than half an hour, I will definitely be back for the start of that innings. Bye for now. Take care. Have a good evening.